Are we live?
Fucking hell, yes.
Oh, we've lost a follower.
I don't think we have any.
Here we go.
Okay,
Hello,
we're all in. Sorry, let's go.
hello everyone, and welcome to the second ever episode of 8BritGameChat. It's our podcast, our weekly podcast where we talk about all things gaming, and some of you like to listen, so that's lovely. As always, I'm your host, Tom Powter, and joining me... Oh, that's my phone.
We're doing good.
Anyway, yeah, as always, I'm your host, Tom Powter, and joining me is Matt, as always, the man with the plan. Tom Roach.
Hello.
He's finally got a next-gen console, and for the first time ever, and it is only the second episode, so that's not too bad, is the one and only Adam Bennett, an extraneous member of 8Brit who's finally managed to make it down here.
Hello, and can I say what a pleasure it is to be invited on such a professional broadcast.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome, that's right. He had to beg, but we let him in anyway. How you doing, Adam?
Well, not too good. I mean, my foot is encased in carbonite.
Yeah,
I don't
that
know
was
if people
well.
can see that.
Yeah.
I had an incident on the tube and I broke it. But other than that, I'm absolutely fine.
An instant on the tube.
I didn't know it was on the
Yeah.
tube.
Yeah, an incident with a woman who stood on my foot with a heel and like,
Oh.
yeah.
And she tried to pull her foot up, but you still attached.
Yeah. So yeah.
Did you Sean Connery her?
No, Tom.
Well, that's awkward.
So yeah, I think
Has anyone ever told you you're a monster?
Yep.
Okay.
Tom,
what
we
my
have all
description
told
says.
him that.
I think that should be a weekly thing, that every week we call you a monster or
Maybe
something.
that should be a new T-shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer don't get no respect.
I know, we're going to have to do the monster one at some point.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see if
Something
there's a
like,
photo.
some people call me a monster. Whatever he says in Iron Man 3 trailer. Anyway, yeah, so before we get into our topics, there's going to be 4 topics this week, so you're in for a slightly longer podcast than usual. But before we get into that, there's been some pretty crazy news today, actually, and that's Nintendo have basically, I wouldn't say announced, they've just kind of gone, we have a new thing in the works, they call it Nintendo NX, along with the fact that they're developing games for mobile now, so I just want to get your thoughts on that. I'm just going to throw this out here very quickly. How long until we get Pokemon on mobile?
Well, I could be a smart aleck and say that you can get the Pokédex app.
Yeah,
There's
but
Pokemon's already got a
like
presence.
an actual Pokemon game developed specifically.
Well, in answer to that, a very long time, because we're not going to get a fully fledged, 8 gyms kind of Pokemon game. I think it'll be more like, do you remember Pokemon Troze, something like that?
The matching game.
Yeah.
Good God,
Or
mate.
Shuffle.
What about Pokemon Snap?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
That'd be interesting.
I'd be well
That
up
could-
for that.
I
If they popped out in your living room and stuff
Yeah,
like that,
so
and
you
you
turn
turn
the
around with the
camera
camera. Do it, Nintendo.
There you go, he's only been on the show for about 2 minutes and he's already got it.
demanding stuff.
No,
cool.
yeah, that'd be cool actually. But how do we feel about... let's start with... Sorry, I've got a cough actually, so I might be doing that a lot. But let's start with the mobile stuff, just very quickly. How do you guys feel about... I mean, presumably this is a... I don't want to say desperate move, that they must be doing it because the Wii U's not performing like they want it to.
Yeah, my issues are with mobile games. It's the controls of the games, like the joysticks and stuff. I actually have a. It used to be on my desk.
Where have your amiibo's gone?
Oh, they moved up there.
Oh, yeah.
Don't panic. It's okay.
Yeah, he sold them in protest. Livid.
I was really unhappy. No, I have a little touch joystick thing that you can stick on your phone to move little joysticks, like touch joysticks. But I hate those touch joysticks.
Ah.
I hate them. I hate pressing the
So why
press
do you have
buttons. No. The joysticks are good. The joystick's awesome because it makes the actual touch joystick. Do you not have a clue what I'm on about?
Didn't you just say you hated the joystick? Now you're saying it's
I
right.
like the joystick, the physical joystick. I hate the virtual joystick.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, the virtual joystick
okay,
on the
yeah.
screen I don't like.
Okay.
So I'm going to
Yeah.
let you have that opinion. Because
Yeah. No, let me get there. It's if they do games like they're doing in 3D, I don't think it's gonna work. That's all.
Okay, we got there.
We got there.
Well, let's be honest, you're
it's been a
a
long day.
Nintendo guy.
Well, and Matt.
Matt is a
But-
huge Nintendo fan as well.
But well, a bit unkind. But it's basically. I think it's a bit. I don't buy this kind of. It's a desperate move because the Wii U's not selling. And yes, this is kind of my instinctive. Hey, don't have a go at Nintendo, man. Kind of
Yeah.
attitude.
Oh, if only it was
But-
someone else here.
But well, yeah, if only. I also think that Microsoft and Sony have been on mobile and tablet. You can do stuff with your PS4 on mobile.
Yeah, they have like companion apps, which are wholly unnecessary.
Well, exactly. Well, I'm sure some people like them.
Maybe.
Actually, I'm not sure. But
I'll give you an interesting tidbit: is that they removed the Assassin's Creed Unity companion app because everyone hated it so much.
Did they
Oh,
actually
right.
do that?
Yeah, it's gone now. You can't use it with the game.
Damn. Fair enough.
So yeah.
But yeah, I'm not 100% opposed to it. I think you were saying before we started off that they're not going to be porting anything. It's all going to be original content, and any original content is something to get excited about.
Yeah, in fairness, original content. Yeah, you're right. It's as long as it's not rehashing stuff that's already been around and taking ideas that could be on the Wii U or next console.
Yeah.
But it is important
Or on
to
3DS.
say as well, with regard to this mobile thing, that is it Nintendo that's going to be developing the games, or have they given the license to this?
I've not
DNA?
No, I think Nintendo are developing them. DNA just published them.
Oh right, okay.
They're the publisher, I believe. Anyway, I said earlier that this was a desperate move brought on by the current finances. I still believe that it probably is, but I think at the same time it's evidence of a Nintendo that's becoming more aware of what needs to be done in the current climate. Because I don't ever buy this argument that mobile games are going to bring about the demise of gaming as we know it.
Oh god, it's not.
However,
It's not.
they are an incredibly viable market.
Yeah.
Nintendo getting on that as well as hardware, actual home consoles, is a sign of Nintendo actually kind of getting a bit of a grip, because they've generally been. I just want to say they've generally been scrutinised, let's say, for not necessarily adapting too well, say with like online and stuff like that, friend codes for Christ's sake. But this, I think, is almost a symbol of them actually going a bit further than Sony and Microsoft for once.
Yeah, definitely.
Because, like you said, Sony and Microsoft do have a mobile presence, but they're not actually developing.
Yeah, and if it is because of poor Wii U sales, then so what? Necessity is the mother of invention, etc. And
at least they'd be taking something from what is a bad situation for them.
Yep.
But that's not really the biggest news. I'd say the biggest news is the unveil, although it's a little bit lackluster, of the Nintendo NX.
An announcement,
which
an
is
announcement that they're doing something.
Their
basically.
new dedicated game system is what they're calling it.
Yeah. So this is the thing that I did I've got some notes.
Okay.
Did a little bit of research. So I don't know if.
So we'll skip over you then.
I don't know if any of you guys have seen a guy called Adam Buxton. He used to do a thing called...
I'm aware of him,
yeah. He used to do a program called Bug, and in that program he'd read out YouTube comments about certain videos. And what I wanted to do, reading the IGN story about this NX, is just read out some of the comments that I...
The IGN comments are a cesspool.
Well, as Spyro Soul puts it, this comment section is the cancer of the gaming community. Spyro Soul there, presumably having not been introduced to cancer, which I would argue is the cancer of the gaming community. Pregnant Gamer says, nothing will make me happier than seeing Nintendo go bankrupt. So not even Pregnant Gamer's child can bring her as much joy as Nintendo going bankrupt. To which Thorper.8 replies, I really hope your newborn baby doesn't come out as retarded as you are. IGN there, with the height of respectable intellectual discussion. I am 16-bit, I think encapsulates everyone's mood. It's moments like this that make me realise how fucking retarded gamers are. What he means by that, I'm not sure. And finally, JP Killer B shedding some light on the situation. It's official then, the Wii U is dead. It's dead. It won't turn on. The Wii U is dead. The Wii U is dead. Getting mine on eBay now as they become worthless over the next month. Interestingly though, JP Killer B says in a different comments thread, only got 2 Wii U games. So he has 2 Wii U games, but not a Wii U. It's just keeping the dust off the top of my PS4 now.
Okay.
JP Killer B showing his financial prudency there once again.
Well, he's very clearly mistaken, because the Wii U is actually a fantastic console
Yeah, of course it is.
with some extremely good games.
Stick around, you can see some Mario Kart 8 streaming.
So I just want to mention something that we probably spoke about a year and a half ago. We had a bet, me and you, we had a bet,
I need to get out of
Yeah.
here.
we did have a bet that Nintendo would announce a new console within the next 2 years.
Oh, they did. Do you know what? I'm going to hold on to my money because this doesn't count.
Did you
Yes,
say
it does.
did you by
It's like a
console like were you
reveal.
specifically talking about a home console?
We were just talking about a console in
So
general.
hardware.
Well, if console was
technically, I
never
only
used
won
for
it.
that,
I
it's a
agree, this
dedicated
is-
gaming system or whatever it was.
No, I agree with you that because
Platform
they've
one.
just said we're working on something.
Yeah,
It's called
that's
this.
not an
It's
announcement.
not. This is the new Nintendo console, like when PS4, Xbox One was unveiled at E3.
I'm going to cling to my money, and you
We're
should
not
be
gonna-
happy.
we're not gonna
because-
get on the,
because
we're not
I'm
gonna
gonna
get into
buy-
the technicalities of
I'm
this, I
gonna
don't care
buy
that much.
an 8-Brit Gaming mug from the 8-Brit Gaming store, which you can visit through the 8-Brit Gaming Twitch account.
You've literally been on this podcast for like 10 minutes and you're already a complete shill.
It's you can find it on the website. You can find it in the Twitch description.
But although there's barely been anything revealed about, literally there's been nothing revealed about NX at all really, I actually have some predictions. I've been saying for a while now that I feel Nintendo's next home console is going to be a gimmick-free powerhouse. With like,
I don't know what.
I just think it's going to be, and I think that's what the next one's going to be, and I have a bit of reasoning for it. For starters, they've already kind of mentioned that this new membership system that's replacing Club Nintendo is essentially going to be. Well, this is slight speculation, but it's going to be like an Xbox Live, PlayStation Plus style thing that encompasses one account for every device, which I think a lot of people have been clamouring for. Like, you know, the same account on your 3DS, the same account on your Wii U.
That would be
Um,
lovely.
I want that desperately. I
Yeah.
mean, I lost everything on my old 3DS
Yeah, exactly.
because I was trying to transfer it.
And the thing is, in this thing today, they haven't said like this is going to replace the Wii U. In fact, they've actually included the Wii U with it. Basically, they've said like with NX and Wii U and the 3DS and everything else, which to me doesn't necessarily say that it's going to be so much as a complete successor, but rather maybe something that can accompany it. So while the Wii U can still, you know, be that innovative, if you want to call it that, with the gamepad and everything like that, the NX might be this thing that caters to the people that just want a really uber powerful Nintendo console with a regular controller. You know, they might just use the Pro Controller, they might even go back to the GameCube one now that's come back for Smash Bros, etc.
I mean, as a Nintendo fan, I would love it. I would love that to happen. And that is the reason why I think it won't happen.
Yeah.
But also, I was thinking about this today about stuff I could say about the NX. Bearing in mind we've been given
Nothing,
information whatsoever. And I sort of got thinking, there's this kind of attitude that the Wii U is the console you buy once you've already got a PS4.
Yeah.
Generally, Xbox One as well.
Yeah.
I was the opposite.
You were, but I think generally that rule is pretty sound.
And it got me kind of thinking. I think there's a lot of Nintendo fans who own a PS4, but not a lot of PlayStation fans that own a Wii U.
Yeah.
I think it kind of goes.
Yeah, I
it
agree.
only goes that one way.
Good evening, Finn.
Oh, is he
Hi,
here?
Finn.
Yeah,
Hello,
he's here,
Finn.
he's here.
It's a pleasure.
This is Adam.
Yes. Hello.
I'm not going to introduce him for every person that comes in.
Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, I think the Wii U has that problem where it really has. Whereas the Wii original, with those adverts with Harry Redknapp in them doing the Mario Kart thing,
Oh god.
whereas the Wii captured that audience. Well, the Wii captured not just an audience outside Nintendo, but an audience outside gaming.
Yeah.
I would say. Where the Wii U has really shrunk back into the very core, and even a lot of core Nintendo fans I know
Yeah.
don't actually own a Wii.
Well,
I
just-
think, sorry, just very quickly, I think the main reason for that is there's no third-party games on the console whatsoever.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
the only reason
definitely.
you would buy it is for the exclusives. But then I think that puts the Wii U in a relatively, well, obviously it hasn't, but a relatively good position because, you know, if you've got a PS4, I mean, I think you're more likely, or an Xbox One, I think you're more likely to buy a Wii U than the other console.
Oh, absolutely.
Because those two
And
are relatively homogeneous, as it is already.
You'd be a fool
Yeah.
to buy a PS4. If
Obviously,
you
it's
thought
not
that.
working because the Wii U sales are dismal. But sorry, go on.
No, well, just going on to that back to mobile games, I just think that is, as you said, showing they may be taking on, just trying to adapt to the market more because,
Yeah.
as you said, they are very backwards there. They're like, this is the way we do it. We're not changing it, even though it's not working. So I think the NX might be quite the new, forward-thinking console.
I actually think, now that you mention it very, very briefly, because you have to go on to the topics pretty soon, but I actually feel like the mobile thing is similar to the Amiibo. It's Nintendo jumping on a bandwagon and maybe doing it better, because the Amiibo is obviously very clearly Skylanders and Disney Infinity. Nintendo have gone, we need some money, this works well, let's do it. And because Nintendo has this massive back catalogue of very, very well loved IPs, they can get away with it. I mean, those Amiibo, you can't get hold of them.
Yeah,
they're selling so incredibly well. And I think if Nintendo do the pricing right and everything, these little mobile things might be good.
Definitely. There was one of the pictures I when I was browsing Reddit, trying to kill time. One of the top pictures was a sneak preview of the first Mario mobile game, and you know, the question mark blocks. They just had like shopping trolleys on them instead.
Really?
Stuff like that. Which and I thought obviously that was meant to be funny, but also it makes me kind of worried because I hope that does not come to pass.
Mobile gaming is stereotypically a cesspool of microtransactions and freemium games.
A hive of scum.
So is most gaming nowadays, isn't it?
Well,
yeah.
If you want to believe the cynics.
And in fact, the Wii U probably stands alone.
Mario Kart 8 has some of the best
it,
DLC I've seen in recent memory.
Yeah, it's such good value for money. Yeah.
But sorry, just very quickly, literally before we move on, another reason I think the NX might be this gaming-focused powerhouse is because of the way they introduced it, a dedicated game system.
Yeah.
If you ask me, that's borrowing ever so slightly off PS4's PR that's got it so far, which was they were like, we're a game system, nothing else, and then that's done them so well.
The For the Gamers tagline.
Yeah, and I think that might be what Nintendo are doing. Like you said, we've got literally nothing to go off, but that's kind of what
I found that ad actually really annoying. The PS4 one. I don't know.
Which one's
I don't know if any of you guys.
The For the Gamers one, where they go through the streets.
No.
Not that one.
Oh no, is that?
That was awesome.
No.
What? And they're all the PlayStation references.
Yeah,
that's cool.
No,
cool.
hear me out. I don't know if people watching this live here or get the same TV we get here. But there was a. It was an ad, and as you say, it was all the PlayStation stuff coming out. But I found the voiceover to be so annoying. It was like, "This is for the players."
Yeah.
It's like, oh god.
I know
that advert was awesome the first couple of times it was shown. Then it got repetitive.
There's something about me that I really like, the kind of Iwata, please understand kind of approach. Oh god, he's just so nice. He just wants us to like him.
There's something about like PlayStation 4 and Xbox One where everything has to be rad. And it's rad is the perfect obnoxious word.
Yeah, there was another comment on IGN that I didn't write down, but it was someone said, "Oh, it will be brilliant for the gaming industry if Nintendo goes away from making consoles." And some Nintendo fan commented underneath saying, "Nah, because then all we'd have is Xbox and all their Dude Bro games."
Yeah, I literally think the perfect advert for the Xbox One would literally be some guy in a suit with some blacked out shades, and he literally just goes, "Xbox One, oh yeah," and that's literally the advert. They don't tell you anything else, but then I just think that'd be perfect. But
this is Adam Bennett.
The special guest is Adam. Yeah, we're introducing him once again.
No. Hello.
Hey, we need a mod to get on these comments.
Yeah, don't report the use of the word special to the Advertising Standards Agency because I think I'm aware. Some people might be feeling it. Who did you expect? Iwata? Kojima?
Guess what?
We move on to our topics.
All right. Yeah, Tom.
No, but we've sort of deviated, and we're deviating now. So.
Tom, we're a conversational podcast.
Yes. Okay.
So,
yeah. Well, all right. Well, we'll get on to our topics now, and I will do the first topic. And my topic basically is just asking you guys, out of games that have been announced, so no arbitrary, I can't wait for the next whatever. Out of the games that have been announced, what is your single most wanted game? You want to have it right now, and that's that basically.
I can tell you
so
right
start
now.
with you, Matt. Yeah.
Oh shit, I have two. Right, I have two. And this is going to be really hard to decide. Either Fire Emblem If or Star Wars Battlefront. And it's really hard to choose between the two because I want them so
both
much.
good choices.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm gonna think about that and let you guys carry on.
Fire Emblem If looks cool from the trailer we've seen.
Yeah, it does, but
Fire Emblem is having this huge
I'm so glad
push.
I got into it in Sacred Stones. And
Thanks, Finn.
Anyway, go on.
I got into it with Sacred Stones, and I was kind of playing it, and everyone was sort of like, not really.
I remember this.
It was a very niche, because I was an Advance Wars fanboy.
Yeah.
I loved Advance Wars, and I still do. But then someone introduced me to Fire Emblem, and just the permadeath system.
I love it.
I thought, and genuinely, I think
love it so much.
permadeath is one of the best narrative devices that I've ever experienced in a game, because it really makes it so personal to you. And it's not just that it's kind of your fault when the characters die. It's like where it happens will take,
and it helps you develop an emotional connection to the characters, don't they? If they're not going to come back.
Yep. Although some. There
and
were
then you feel like a
obviously some
failure.
that you put in danger because you don't like and other stuff. But that's great as well.
Yeah,
and you wouldn't get that.
Many people I just want to kill.
Yeah. But you wouldn't get that if it weren't for the permadeath mechanic either.
So what you're both saying is that Fire Emblem brings out the sadist within.
Yeah.
Well, there's quite a lot of games that do that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you end up having your characters that you love. You always find that there's a character, because there's a vast amount of different characters with so many different personalities. You have a few that you really identify with and that you really love. So you want to keep them. You want to make them strong. You want to fight with them.
Yeah.
So you do end up, wanting to cling on to those and only use those people, even if you need to train up others.
Yes. I think they're good shouts, both of those games. Battlefront, I don't know if you know this, I think I told the other two.
Yeah, you
some
said
Battlefront footage got shown off to a very select few people behind closed doors, and it got a standing ovation.
Yeah, you said that on the last pod.
Was it on the last pod? Oh, yeah. I want to play that game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's one of those rare games that EA are going to take their time with and not just toss out the door.
Well, they're going to have it out by this Christmas, aren't they? Just tying with the film.
No, it will sell. There didn't need to be a film for it to sell.
Yeah, but I'm just worried that they have to rush it for the film.
Oh, okay. Well, they've been working on it for a
Yeah.
very long time now.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for that.
I think we might actually see something this E3 rather than concept art.
I hope so.
Fingers crossed. Although I, as much as I'd love to see proper gameplay, I really like that. I really like that what they showed in the last E3. I like all the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's
I like
cool,
seeing all
but
that
people
stuff.
wanted to see gameplay.
Oh, of course. I'm not saying,
and it didn't help that all of
saying,
EA's conference was behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, because I'm not saying that we shouldn't have seen more, but we should have.
Yeah.
I still found it cool. It still got me excited about the game.
Yeah, it was a good little.
Yeah,
it was a good little thing they showed.
Yeah, it was epic.
I think they're good choices for games to be looking forward to.
Yes, they are. Since you've already said Battlefront, I won't. And then after that.
Well, obviously that means you are excited for Battlefront, though.
Yeah, I mean,
exactly.
I loved the old Battlefront games. I love Star. Well, it's just gonna be brilliant. But no, what I was going to put forward after that was Zelda Wii U.
That is a fabulous question, 6 shots, and we'll get into that in a second.
What was it?
Save that shot.
Yeah, we'll get into it
after we finish our topics.
Well, we'll talk about it after this topic.
Or we
We're
can
gonna leave it for
do
ages,
that.
otherwise
Yeah,
it'll be
that's
hanging,
fine.
isn't it? The Zelda Wii U, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised you didn't say that.
It would be. It's on the list. It's not the top 2.
Whoa.
Fire Emblem now for you is ahead of Zelda. That makes me feel.
Matt plays
that makes me feel all
like
cozy
it's going
inside.
out.
'cause
I know we're going to get onto this in a bit.
Okay.
So I'm not going to. I will talk about that in a bit
Yeah.
because I know what the topics are.
Yeah.
So we'll get onto that. But yeah, we'll get onto it.
But Zelda Wii U looks incredible.
It does. It really, really does. I think it's. If Star Wars Battlefront, I don't think we're going to see come out this year.
No, I don't think we'll either.
Unless we get an absolute bombshell at
I
E3.
think we'll be lucky if Zelda comes out this year.
I disagree.
Well, you think
They
it has to come out?
They said it will come out this year. That in that
Yeah.
little video with him and
They said
They did.
They said
They did.
Star Fox going to come first.
Yeah, and they said
They
Star
did.
Fox
And
come out
then-
before it, and they'll both.
I've been
release it.
burned before though, man. The brawl delays were just
That
unbelievable.
was so long ago, Tom. Move on.
I still remember the day that game came out.
I remember the day
Our
that game
last
came out,
lesson was
and
PE.
Chris Smith still owes me £12. If you're watching, Chris.
He is actually a thief, but anyway. Yeah, Zelda Wii U looks amazing. I will be more excited if they give us a new Mario, which is like Galaxy style, but that's just because
Yeah, I'd be very
Forget
excited
it.
for that.
Yeah.
But
Forget it. And I'd be more excited if we're just throwing games out there that don't exist, but we want to exist. I would throw a Metroid Prime sequel.
yeah.
Not
Just something-
Metroid Prime, but
a
a Metroid
3D
game
Metroid.
made in that way.
very
Yeah,
quickly,
person Metroid.
based on what you just said, I saw a really fantastic comment on the NX article.
Go on.
It was literally just someone saying F-Zero NX has a nice ring to it,
Oh, God,
and it was
it
so
does.
good. It was so good.
Oh, yeah.
But so what? Zelda Wii U then is your probably your most anticipated.
I would also like to put Mats 2 in there with it.
Yeah,
But
cool.
since that we already discussed them, I'll put Zelda Wii U
Okay.
instead.
For me, right this moment, it's Bloodborne coming out on
That's fair
PS4. I literally can't wait. And I'll tell you now, I've played the Order 1886. I finished the Order 1886, and it wasn't that. It wasn't bad. It was quite good. I'd
How
give
much
it a
did you pay
solid
for it?
6.5. Nothing in the end. I got £10 off Tom for it. I played that very cleverly.
Okay.
But
He bought
yeah,
it pre-owned. I bought it off him for 30. I sold it for 20.
yeah.
Right.
But basically,
played
the
it.
order,
Basically, Tom paid £5, £10 for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
carry on.
The order wasn't atrocious, but PS4 and Uncharted has slipped into 2016. PS4 is looking bad for exclusive, but Bloodborne is going to be the saviour. People have been coming out, and the early impressions are coming because the game comes out in 2 weeks here. Reviews are coming out. Games Radar, which is Edge, have been saying it's a masterpiece. It's about 45 minutes long of kind of RPG / Dark Soulsy sort of thing, and with a fantastic graphical style. It's like literally the Victorian London Gothic supernatural thing going on.
I think I've just been able to
I think it
read
looks
that
amazing,
comment.
yeah.
I think that is a very valid debate, and we have the perfect person here to
Yeah.
answer.
I saw boobs in the order and penis. If that's not breaking boundaries, I don't know what
That's
is.
impressive.
Yeah,
Actually.
there's lots of
penises.
penis in
I've
the
never
order.
seen a penis in the game,
Yeah.
but that's what you get having a Wii U. you don't get exposed to that kind of thing.
Finn knows you very well, Tom, already. But yeah, for me, it's Bloodborne because that game's going to be incredible, I think, and I'm very excited. But as for other games in the future, because Bloodborne's very soon. As for other games in the future, I was thinking there is not much coming out that
It's
I'm
a bit
really
thin,
excited
isn't
for.
it?
Yeah, like E3 has to be good.
When is the Division coming out?
Not this year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it will.
care
Be. I
about
think it
Division
will.
anymore.
Be.
We'll see.
Oh, I think Division's going to be good.
I think it's going to be good. I just don't care
The
anymore.
new Assassin's Creed will probably be good.
Oh yeah, that's
Just because it's
that's-
Victorian
in London,
London,
isn't
yeah.
it?
October
Yeah.
though. That's a while.
Is it October?
Well, I assume so.
It's always November, generally.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah. But
just with
either
it,
way,
not far.
With Assassin's Creed, just very briefly, and I know we've got debates that people want us to talk about, and I want to talk about them too.
Tom hasn't played these games yet.
But
Yeah.
sorry, but yeah, just with your
spit it out, man.
yeah, just with your comment about Assassin's Creed, it seems like with you, you're a big fan of Unity.
Me, yes, I am big.
Yeah,
fan.
and I think
Well, I'm a fan.
it's a kind of a backlash against the Unity backlash that the way you talk about it sometimes. Like you say, yes, when it came out, people were slagging
Yeah,
it off 'cause
yeah,
it was
yeah.
broken, but now it's
I
kind
think
of okay.
rightly they slagged it off.
I would actually like to have a backlash against your backlash to the Unity backlash
right.
and say that actually Unity's a very average Assassin's Creed game.
Is anyone else confused?
Yeah.
I know what he's saying. Yeah, I kind of agree, but I almost feel like after the atrocity that was Assassin's Creed 3, I'd rather have average Assassin's Creed at this point, and that's a word on
Yeah.
the series as a whole at this
Yeah,
point.
that's fair. That's fair.
Well, I think
It's a little
Unity
bit.
sort of saved it. Or something. I never played Black Flag. You've said it's very good.
Mate,
I wouldn't
it
say
did
it saved
not
it. No, it didn't
save
save
it. It is worse than
No,
Black
no.
Flag. Black Flag
No.
is fantastic.
I've not played it.
So I've not played it.
But I
either,
thought
but it's meant
Unity,
to be
I
very
really,
good.
because I sort of fell, I liked the first Assassin's Creed games, then I fell out of it. But Unity, I didn't really care for
Unity
Black
is
Flag.
dragging it
Six
back
shots.
down.
Assassin's Creed is
Yeah.
literally the definition of a game that's been milked.
So
Like,
yeah, so what was said by Six Shots was
Speaking of milk,
Assassin's
Boobs
Creed
comment.
just pisses me off now, which is fair enough. They've milked the, I'm assuming that's shit.
the shit out of it. Yeah.
out
Very
of it.
impressive to
Badly.
milk the shit out of something.
Yeah.
It is incredible. Yeah, yeah, they have. just that says everything.
Is that biologically possible? Well, maybe. That's the sort of stuff we find out here on 8BritGameChat.
Tom, we'll get someone to look into it. But just final comment about them milking Assassin's Creed. This is why I love Black Flag, because I felt that Black Flag was a pirate game in an Assassin's Creed clothes, and I thought it was brilliant. And I would love to see like Rockstar maybe make a Red Dead Redemption style pirate game, like John Marston as a pirate kind of guy. I want that.
Sure.
No, I think I would play that if that happened.
Because if you'd played Assassin's Creed, man, with the shanties and the singing on the high seas...
I wish I had played it. It's typical that I boycotted the series at the worst point. I hated 3. 3 was rubbish. I was like, I'm never playing this series again. And then Black Flag was amazing, apparently. Yeah. You didn't become an assassin until in Assassin's Creed 3 until about halfway through.
I have heard that.
I've not finished it. I've still got it on
It's
PS3.
so rubbish.
I didn't want to, I just put it down and said, I'm done.
Yeah, but then literally for me it's Bloodborne, and really there's not an awful lot coming out, so I want Zelda, so I want E3 to be really good. But very quickly then, Tom, like, kind of what games are you...
I'm pretty sure I can guess yours.
Yeah, there's 2.
I'm gonna say.
But obviously Battlefront is something I want to play. Obviously, Zelda, the new Zelda game, yes. The 2 ones I want desperately: Arkham Knight and
Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, Phantom Pain.
Yeah.
But I also, just to say, they're not too close, but Uncharted 4 now it's been delayed. I kind of want that more.
You've got a good year. Arkham Knight is coming in June, and then Metal Gear Solid in September.
Yeah.
That's a good summer for you.
Yeah, but I play video games very quickly.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yeah, we'll get onto that in a bit. So then, let's just move very quickly to 6 Shots. Pretty awesome topic, actually, which was, what was the most important game each of you have ever played? The one that really got you excited about a whole new world of gaming? And I'm just going to say, immediately, Super Mario 64. No question whatsoever. That game was my gaming... I don't even know what to call it. It was just perfect.
It was
Moving everything around in complete 3D, fighting Bowser in 3D, and all the music was perfect. Seriously, that game. There you go, that's my contribution. Mario 64.
I've got mine immediate. It's Chrono Trigger.
I remember that.
Chrono Trigger was the first... I played I played the SNES one very briefly, and I don't have the cartridge anymore, so I've lost out on money there. But yeah, it was the first game I played that wasn't just a game. It was a story, like RPG.
Adam805, there's your shout out.
Hi.
Oh, thank you.
No, please.
Not you.
Oh right. It was the first game that I thought it kind of gave that emotional connection to the characters for me, and that was kind of the start of my RPG fandom, which has engulfed my life actually and ruined my relationships and all of my professional endeavours.
This is actually a desperate plea for help, but he's worried that the RPG developers are watching him.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you mine right now. Pokemon Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
It was the game. It was my it was my pretty much my second ever game that I ever played. Right? It's the game that I spent about 4 years playing solidly. Like,
I think Pokemon's been big for all of us. Really,
I mean, yeah, for all of us.
Not much.
I've still got the red on Game Boy Color.
But that game started off that game's just amazing things for me in my entire life.
Amazing things, man.
Did amazing things
life
for me.
shattering.
Yeah, be
I
real,
don't
man.
care. No, it's amazing things. I will not change it for the world. Yeah, that game's just my...
Yeah, I don't know what to say either about Mario.
Can't describe...
Mario 64.
Yeah, I honestly can't put it into words. I mean, I always say that I think very logically, and I think the thing that sparks that off is Pokemon. I always say that. That's just the thing that I spent so long with. I had a Game Boy just for that.
Well, yeah, I think everyone.
Like,
I pretty much had a Game Boy just for Pokemon.
I mean, my very first game was Super Mario Land, as I've said before, but that didn't even compare.
Yeah. So what about you then?
Okay, there's 2 I want to mention. One was when I was very young, and that was Crash Bandicoot 2.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Cool.
Because I just loved... It just sort of...
Crash Bandicoot 2, it wasn't my explosion into gaming, that was Mario 64, but Crash Bandicoot 2 was almost an actual evolution of that 3D platformer, which I love so much.
And then a more modern one, not that modern, but it's a game you actually introduced me to, was Oblivion.
Which
I was very
introduced
close.
you to.
Yeah, I was very close to saying Oblivion myself, but then that.
Well, just very quickly, Six Shots has said Bethesda for the win, immersion complete and total immersion.
I totally agree. And even Chrono Trigger did not immerse me as much as Oblivion and later Skyrim.
I remember so well. We were standing in the courtyard, which obviously no one will know what the hell that is. And I was like, you know what, Bennett, you should get an Xbox 360. And I was like, Gears of War, man. You're like, yeah, it's good. Like you do.
That's a very good impression.
Like you do. And then I was like, well, there's this game called Oblivion. And then we never heard of you for another 5 years.
I played it once. The first time I ever played it was for 20 minutes. And
I had the exact same
remember the cave
experience
at the start of Oblivion where it's really dark? And because I'm an idiot, I didn't know, I couldn't work out how to get the torch out. So I just kind of spent the whole game wandering around in darkness. And I was just like, I don't know what Tom Powers on about.
Yeah.
But then I came back to it out of.
Then you came out of the prison.
Yeah, and the moment when you come out of the prison.
Yeah.
I never played Morrowind. I have played it now, but I never played it before then. So I'd never played an Elder Scrolls game before. Brilliant. Total immersion is very good. Very good way of putting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I actually literally remember the experience of walking out of the sewers and seeing that world.
For me, that was a better intro than Skyrim.
Yeah, it was. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
What was Skyrim's intro again?
When you're about to get your headshots
That's
off.
right.
Yeah.
Oblivion's is better, I think. It's sublime the moment you step out and you're like...
The light is like...
I can go
It's like you've
anywhere.
actually stepped out of being in darkness for years.
Yeah.
Because it's just like,
Yeah. That's amazing.
Very immersive.
Elder Scrolls
One
6,
could say.
brilliant.
Yeah,
Well,
bring it on.
let's-
Hey, Bethesda have got
They're an E3
they're having an E3.
Fallout 4.
Yeah, Fallout 4, but if they did announce Fallout 4, Elder Scrolls 6,
They won't do
double
Elder Scrolls,
back.
I
Yeah,
don't
but if they
think.
did though,
They might announce.
I think they're going to
working
show
on it,
off
but they
more of the Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited or whatever it's called.
won't. That was a mistake.
I'm surprised you're not a little bit more interested in that game now that the subscription fee's gone and all that sort of thing.
no, I might buy it on console. But I have a Mac, I have a Mac
Yeah, same.
laptop, which is rubbish. So
Yeah. It's not made for gaming.
no.
So anyway, Adam, let's move on to your topic of the evening.
Oh yeah, which is what. Did we not want to talk about the boobs one? Is that good?
Oh, well, we can talk about the boobs one, actually. I forgot about that completely. I suppose it's a legitimate topic.
Yeah.
Harry Houdini said...
I don't know if he was asking it seriously.
I think he... Well,
I think he was taking the piss, but we were just taking it as...
But we will take it.
It
very
doesn't matter
seriously.
if this podcast goes on for a bit longer. So he said...
Just keep going if...
Exactly, yeah. He said, I saw boobs in Far Cry 3.
Yeah, I so did I.
Scandalous.
How do you guys feel about
saw them
that?
for a long
I
time,
like to
didn't
see
you?
them, but do they belong in games? I
know
think
my
as long as
answer.
it's done tastefully and not like...
Is the kind of phrasing that you've used there? Do they belong in games? Should games be
almost
the home of boobs?
Yeah, yeah.
No. The answer's no.
That's the internet. Anyway,
Yeah.
no, but seriously, I think it all depends on context.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, there's boobs in GTA,
Yeah,
but that's
what do you
because
think
GTA's
about
funny and
the-
satirical and like
There's a
everything's
lot of
naked.
people that don't get it for that.
Yeah, I know that, but
You don't buy. Even I don't buy a game just to see boobs.
A fri-
really?
Yes.
a
That's
fri-
basically
but
why
it's-
you took the order off me.
Yeah.
And then
No.
I told you there was penis, and you were like, and I was like, just wait.
I thought he bought it off you faster.
Yeah,
I thought.
Okay.
Oh,
I
he
didn't mean to
hasn't.
say yeah, like straight away then.
I thought. Oh, Tom hasn't said that because I thought he would, and then you brought that.
yeah, I think with GTA and the boobs thing, being in that satirical context, you talk about it. A friend of mine who I live with said to me, GTA, with no hint of irony, and we're British, so we
Which
know
friend
irony.
is this?
Yeah.
by the way?
I'm not going to name names.
Oh, okay.
He said GTA is the most realistic game I've ever played.
Okay.
Okay.
That's rubbish.
It is rubbish.
That's-
Yeah, the whole game is,
complete rubbish.
is satirical.
Yeah.
The whole game takes the piss out of basically everything.
Play Saints Row if you want satirical of GTA. It takes-
Saints Row
Saints
not
Row
really
is not
satirical.
satire. Saints Row
It
is
sort of
just
is.
Stupid.
No, it's
Well,
just
yeah, actually, yeah, it's sort of.
It's fun. It's
off
fun.
the wall.
It's fun. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
make it sound
I
bad.
platinumed
But it's
it the
not
other day.
satire.
That is basically what the stream has descended into, Liara, yeah. But yeah, I feel like they do have a place if it's done, tastefully and in context. Like games, one of the big things we've seen about gaming lately is they're trying to, I don't know why they're trying to, but a lot of games think they need to become more like films, like The Order, to maybe because the industry's not taken as seriously as that industry. I don't know why, but then like we start dealing with these more mature kind of themes and stuff like that, and then sure, they can do what they want as far as I'm concerned, just as long as it's not stupid.
Well, yeah, I agree.
context.
It's
Have you
awful.
seen those? I cannot remember the name of these games for the life of me, but there are games, I think they're on 3DS, where like that you play a guy who's just trying to get girls naked.
Is that Leisure Suite Larry?
Well, that's really old. That was
Yeah,
like PlayStation.
Oh no, it's not that. Yeah, that's no, it's not that. It's much more modern than that. So you just play this guy, and the point of the game is to take girls' clothes off.
Okay, I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
But then that's just there's films
it's
like
contextual.
that. There's
Still,
films
yeah,
like
it's still
that.
contextual.
If you're going to argue, as I would, that games are art, then you have
I
to
would
accept
definitely
that there's
argue
going to be bad art.
Yeah.
And boobs out of context is bad art.
Yeah, but then saying bad art's subjective anyway. Someone's going to turn around and say that game.
Touche, Tom.
But it is all
Yeah,
dependent.
and there's that man.
Yeah.
It's all dependent on what's going on, because like the moment in Far Cry 3 is you see boobs because it's a sex scene, so most women will probably have their top off during sex. And like in GTA, you're in a strip club, you're gonna see boobs, aren't you? I mean, like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't, like I said, contextually,
Yeah.
I don't care.
but it's like if there's just some random chick just like sitting on a bench, like,
Yeah, like if I expect, put it this way, if I expect to see boobs in a scene and I see boobs in a scene, I haven't got a problem because I expected to see it there anyway. If I don't expect to see them and I see them,
it's not like in
As long as it's-
like,
yeah, exactly,
You've
now that'd
seen
be
as Final
weird.
Smashes.
that'd be weird.
Yes, especially on a Nintendo game.
Yeah.
It
Well,
might
Nintendo
be,
hasn't-
it might be a pretty effective Final Smash. But yeah. So, I think that's the big thing.
Yeah, that's
Anyway.
the end of that.
So, come on then.
Oh right, yes. So my
what's your
topic. My topic was, and I think it kind of links on from the most important game to us. I think we'll have similar answers. Is what game have you poured the most amount of time into?
Ooh.
And I've got kind of a few, and I'd like to start with the most recent one
Yeah,
that
go on
I've
then.
done that for, but it's not the most, but it could get there, which is Dragon Age Inquisition.
It's meant to be phenomenal, that game.
Well, it is phenomenal, but it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal in a way that, like, for me, in a way that like a car is phenomenal. Like I can respect it, but I'm not in love with it. Like I was with Oblivion and Skyrim.
Yeah.
It's very functional. Dragon Age, but spoiler alert, not really. A little, not really though. There's a moment for me. It came about 50 hours in. But I think I left my Xbox on by accident for a little while and I dilly-dallied around in a couple of the missions, so maybe it's not meant to be that far in. But it was about 50 hours in for me when there's something that happens where you basically move to a new stronghold and just the world just opens up and it just makes you think, good God, I'm one man. I don't have
Yeah.
the time to put into this, and so this
People are wondering why you're wearing a blazer.
I'm wearing a blazer.
He's trying to bring a touch of class.
Yeah,
to
because I think
Someone has to.
yeah, I saw last week's show, and it just kind of looked like the same kind of gamer guys who sit around in bedrooms discussing games, and I just thought,
Get
why
out.
don't I bring some smart cash?
You are
chic?
dressed like
and you're being
Clarkson.
ripped.
Yeah, I am
for it.
very dressed. I'm very much dressed like Clarkson. Well, you know what? I wore it for a discussion point, and now
Yeah, exactly.
my wish is coming to fruition.
Thanks to you, he's achieved his goal. Okay, I think that's a really good topic, though. Actually.
Yeah, I can stop talking about Dragon Age now.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
Well,
So how many hours do you reckon you've put into Dragon Age?
Say it,
About
sounds about at least.
90, I
Okay,
would
yeah.
say, at the current.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot.
That's
But
a lot.
again, I have this habit of leaving the Xbox on,
Okay, yeah.
so I wouldn't trust that.
For me, Pokemon's so obvious. But Pokemon Sapphire, I've put hundreds and hundreds of hours into. But I
despite
more
not
want to say,
playing
yeah, I still haven't played the remake. I have the remake; it's still its wrapping. But probably for me, it's actually Gears of War 2.
My face was actually born that way.
Hey, you both share the same name. You should be on each other's side.
Anyway,
Unless he made this account just for you. But anyway, yeah, for me, Gears of War 2, I spent literally days
Just
worth
getting
of
the-
game time on that.
getting the
Getting
achievement.
seriously 2.0, yeah, but mostly the online as well. I spent. I remember last
We
count,
spent-
I was on
yeah.
like 6 days worth of game time on that thing,
That's
and it's disgusting, and I hate myself every day for it.
Okay, right.
I don't really, but
I think Adam is pretty
Liara
cute.
thinks you're pretty cute.
That's fantastic. And that's another reason I wore this. I just think it brings out that side of me that clearly gets people going either way. Either no one sat on the fence.
Oh, he says it was a joke. He says it was a joke. You're cool, man. You're cool.
I'm going to bring this back to gaming now
I
before
will
Adam's
fuck-
head
I'll
explodes.
fuck him up.
All right, Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
So what's yeah, go on. What's your one?
So,
It's going to be Pokemon.
Pokemon's the
Yeah.
obvious. Look, Pokemon's the obvious one. I'm not going to talk about Pokemon.
6 Shot says you like a badass in that blazer.
Oh, is that a bad out? I thought it looked like a bad shit. Okay.
No.
It could be either one.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Pokemon's the obvious one, and I'm not going to talk about that because I've played that my entire life. Every single game I've played, at least 100 hours on each of them.
Well, just quickly, like I on
Our
Pokemon
high-tech
Diamond,
studio.
170
Which is
hours.
actually someone's bedroom.
Yeah, but in terms of recently, in the last couple of two years, I've put a hell of a lot of.
Thank you, Finn.
Sorry.
This is bizarre.
You are going to have to keep that on.
Yeah, no, I'll never turn up here without it.
It's getting hot in here as well.
Yeah,
Right.
It is.
my
Right.
face. Have you seen the colour on my face?
Yeah, look at it, man.
Right.
Thank you.
What I was saying before things got out of hand.
But its blazer rudely interrupted you.
Yeah.
That's probably got to be a shirt. Not laser.
Yeah, that's a good point. Look, Matt, make your point.
Oh, yes.
I'm trying
Sorry,
to.
very quickly, that does have to be a shirt. It's just a picture of the blazer, and there's something like you can't handle the power that lies beneath, or something like that.
I like it.
Done.
Yeah.
Good.
You were laughing at me, but then you thought, actually, that's quite good. That's
Anyway,
what I
done.
thought.
Anyway,
Oh, right.
the game I've been playing a lot recently is obviously Fire Emblem Awakening.
Yeah.
I have played through that game in the last 2
Is that
years.
2 years old now?
Yeah. I played it through in the last 2 years. I've played through it about 6 times.
That's mental.
Yeah.
That is mental. It's
I
not
am
a quick
currently
game.
no. I'm currently working on my Lunatic Plus difficulty mode.
Word.
It's
How far into that are you?
Not far because it's bloody difficult.
Yeah, sounds it.
Is that the last difficulty? And
yeah.
you're done?
You have to unlock Lunatic Plus when you complete Lunatic.
Are you one of these people
Lunatic is bloody hard.
who, when a character dies, you'll restart your
Yes.
heart? So you've got through every difficulty with no deaths?
Yeah.
You're a monster.
No, I'm dedicated. But yeah,
Thanks, Liara.
thank you. We do appreciate that.
Just before you move on, I've literally thought of a game that it probably counts for you as well. I can't
wouldn't be
believe I
surprised.
forgot it. Is Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
Yeah.
I've put countless hours into that game, and
Yeah.
that's one game that I played 6 years after release.
Yeah,
You
we
just keep going back to it.
were playing it.
Yeah, and
I mean,
like
yeah.
we're forgetting like all the Mario Karts over the years. Just jeez, they're mental.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, yeah, go on. I just completely forgot about Smash.
I'll add this person on Instagram.
Yeah, we'll let you know. What was it? So I was saying Fire Emblem.
You said Fire Emblem.
Yeah, Fire Emblem's my big one in the recent years. I have pretty much put about 3 or 4 days worth of gameplay into
Sorry,
that game.
prank call someone. This isn't MTV.
So yeah, well, yeah, that's me. But-
Mine, there's 2. One may just feel like a lot longer. One is Skyrim. I think I've clocked over
Yeah, definitely.
250 hours
Yeah.
Skyrim's
over a
one of
few
mine.
characters, but still. And Minecraft.
Oh yeah.
And I've wasted my life.
I presume I found you. If you have about 103 followers, then I guess that's you.
Well, 104 now.
Yeah.
Mine is actually and I've worked it out in preparation for this. The game that I've put the most hours into in my life is Football Manager,
God,
into which I've sunk, I think it was 900 hours. I've
Jesus,
put
Bennett.
into that. Again, now I leave my computer on.
Do you like kind of live vicariously through Football Manager?
Yes. In
Oh,
fact,
okay.
this I feel like.
Is that where the blazer
I feel
comes
like
from?
I feel like this is a game that the Football Manager me is playing. See what I mean? Kind of feels like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, okay. You're fucking crazy, basically.
Yeah.
In fairness, our 5th and non-present
Would probably have
8Brit
Football
Gamer
Manager on there as
member
well.
would agree.
Not FIFA though.
That's
not
why
FIFA.
he's not here. Yeah, see, now Gary plays a hell of a lot of FIFA these days.
FIFA is wrong with the I don't know if we're really speaking for our audience. I don't know if people here play FIFA, but basically it's just it's so expensive, and then the packs and the players,
yeah,
the
it's
money,
all a bit crazy, isn't it? That's EA for you.
Yeah, no, don't like it.
Hello there, mighty Pug Lord, the
That's
almighty Pug Lord, I suppose I should say.
That's quite a cool name.
So, Tom, what's the games you've put the most
I
hours in?
just said
Yeah, you did.
Did you?
Skyrim and Minecraft.
Oh, I wasn't even listening.
I said I'd wasted it on Minecraft because
You did. That's right. So, I suppose what I meant to say was, Tom, what's your topic of discussion?
I want to talk about trophies and achievements.
Oh, glorious trophies and achievements.
What wonderful things.
I know people, and I think I'm looking at people who get out of bed. for
We're
trophies
doing
and
well, thanks,
achievements.
Pug Lord. What about yourself?
Yeah, I am doing well, but I'm just about to embark on a rant. So.
Oh,
Here
boy.
we go.
I don't like trophies and achievements at all. I don't like this kind of thing where I'll come up on because I like certain games a lot, and then I'll replay certain games. But when I'm replaying through certain games, it's now got to a stage for me where I'm thinking, I've got other games here that I could be getting trophies and achievements on.
Yeah,
why
I'm
aren't
gonna
I
get into
playing
this in a
them?
minute.
Therefore, it is breaking my enjoyment of the games I love to put me on to playing games that I otherwise wouldn't want to play.
I 100% agree with that, and I think that trophies and achievements have done some bad shit for the gaming industry. Like, you're in a bad place when I'm playing a Nintendo game and I'm like, why am I not getting a trophy for this? Why am I not getting an achievement for this? Or when, before a game comes out, people do this on the internet, they're like, rather than getting hyped about the game, they're like, what trophies has that game got? Is it,
What's the trophy
And I
list?
what's the
remember
trophy list like? Is it
when,
easy plat?
When Master Chief Collection was announced, it was like, and then I think Microsoft themselves said, and it'll have 4,000
Yeah.
gamer points. People were like losing their minds.
Yeah.
And my reaction was, oh god,
Yeah, people were crying, hugging each other.
people's heads were exploding
Yeah.
in the auditorium.
I think. I think there's good and bad things about trophies and achievements. I think the good, and I think the good's often overlooked, is that they're generally designed. If the list is designed well, they're designed in a way for you to get the most out of a game. That you'll play the game, you'll play all the different modes, you'll do different things on the game. Sometimes the trophies can be completely derivative and give you fuck all for doing everything, basically. But I think, although I love trophies and achievements and I'm a complete advocate of them, I hate them and I hate myself for loving them so much.
But I pointed out, we discussed earlier briefly, about you're playing a video game, you do it for enjoyment, you get trophies, that's just a side bonus. I mean, I do hunt trophies at the moment, but I don't play games I don't want to play.
He's a professional trophy hunter.
Yeah,
I've
I've
got 5 platinums in 3 months.
That's insane.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. And I'm working on the 7th.
What were they?
Um,
On the 7th? What was about the 6th?
no, okay, so I had Prototype 2 on PS3, and since January it was Second Son, First Light, The Order, Far Cry 4, and Saints Row 4. I'm working on Lego Marvel and Saints Row Get Out of Hell.
Did you buy Lego Marvel?
Yeah.
Can I borrow that off you when you're finished?
Okay.
I've got an Xbox One, it's really good.
Yeah, I don't have an Xbox One.
That's my 5th platinum. Yeah, so sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
In terms of my platinums, then I'll go through my platinums. I've got Second Son, First Light, Battlefield 4, which I'm really proud of. We spent ages trying to get
We
that.
did, yeah.
I've also got Plants vs Zombies: Garden Warfare,
Yep.
which I'm incredibly proud of, and I've also got Lego Marvel Superheroes, which I'm not actually as proud of because that's quite a low percent. That's the thing. I care about how rare the platinum is as well.
Yeah.
The Battlefield 4 and the Plants vs Zombies one is a 0.1% rarity.
Is it really?
They're incredibly rare, which is why I'm so proud of them. And like that, having that is I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of the achievement I have sitting on my arse all day doing fuck all.
My
That's copyright Microsoft.
yeah.
Well, you know.
My platinums, some of them I'm not overly proud of, some of them I am proud of. I've platinumed all 3 of the original Sly Cooper games. They're not hard. They are not hard platinums.
Yeah.
A platinum I am proud of is PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, which I got on PS3, because that's got some ridiculous trophies online. I've also platinumed Plants vs Zombies, like Matt said, Battlefield 4, both good platinums to get. The Order, not a hard platinum at all.
hours, if that.
Infamous Second Son and First Light, both easy platinums, but both very good games. And Resogun I've platinumed as well, which is one of the platinums I'm most proud of. Yeah, I'm super proud of that platinum.
Yeah, platinum that is impressive.
And I'm sure there's one more as well, but I can't remember it, so it's clearly not that memorable. And I tell you what, gamer score on the Xbox, I was about 500 gamer score off of 50,000. That's because I'm a sad
ridiculously
motherfucker.
high gamer score.
Yeah.
Right, my problem between the two though, gamer score, yeah, it's a point, but you can't see sort of the grading of how many trophies you got. So like the trophies, you can see how good of achievement they've got. You know, they've got 5 or 6 platinums, they've got 100 goals, for example. But with gamer score, they could have played the entire library of games and just got all the bronze trophies and still have a really high gamer score.
Sony's done some really good stuff as far as trophies concerned with the PS4. And with the newest update coming out soon, you can delete 0% lists, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I can finally get rid of Succum.
Yeah, I've got like 4 lists on there that can go. But yeah, that's incredible. I'm super happy about that.
Yeah, that's going to be cool.
I tell you one thing that the Xbox One does though, which I presume you already know about.
Hit me.
If I think I'm right anyway, is that it has like achievement leaderboards.
Yes, it does.
God, I would love that on the PS. I would love that on PlayStation.
You wouldn't.
I mean, I imagine it would just fuel the madness within.
It fuels hatred for my fellow man.
But like, I think it's like, is it weekly leaderboard? That's incredible between you and your friends about who's got the most gamer score in a week.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
I mean, we were doing that I say I had a really low one, so I wasn't really caring. But I think you and a couple of others were doing that, just comparing your gamer score all the time.
But God, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I think that was a good topic, Tom, about trophies. I mean, what's your overarching kind of like question? Like, do you think trophies and achievements are good, or what do you think they bring to the?
Well, I just think
itself?
it's like they are. Because as you mentioned about Nintendo, don't have any. It's just nice to have them because you feel like you've achieved something when. Frankly, technically, all we've done is sat in front of a TV.
Yeah, because you haven't achieved something.
But it's nice to sort of...
Technically, you have.
Technically, you have, yeah.
And I tell you what, very quickly back to the NX predictions, it will have an achievement system.
Yeah.
If it's the dedicated game
but
thing...
knowing Nintendo, it'll be like stickers or
Yeah,
something.
It'll be
gold stars.
Yeah.
Actually, it probably will be
Actually,
stars.
I would not mind that at all.
Stars would be kind of cool.
I'm happy with stars.
That would be good.
I
Yeah.
just want something.
Yeah, stars or coins, but probably stars because stars are a bit more.
I
What were the
want something.
things in Sunshine called?
Sprites.
Sprites.
Shine sprites.
They're not going to be
Shine
shine
Sprites.
sprites.
No, not like shine sprites.
That'd be
Sprites
cool.
are right, yeah.
But it wouldn't be shine sprites. It'll be
No,
something,
yeah, it would be.
anything.
Of course, it would. Yeah.
Cool.
That'd be kind of neat, actually. I'd like them to do that.
Yeah.
But I think they will if NX
I've
is what I
wanted
think it is.
achievements in Nintendo for ages.
But why?
Why?
This is the crux of the discussion.
Why? Because I would be
You should
kicking
enjoy-
your guys' arse.
You should enjoy playing the games enough to not need the achievements. That's the
Matt,
listen,
why do you have to be so competitive?
that's the
I
crux of this discussion.
Yeah, but I do because as we said earlier, I've played how many times? I've played what 7? What did I say? Fire Emblem go through Fire Emblem 7 times.
Yeah, therefore you just have a lot of stars on Fire Emblem and fuck all else.
Yeah, but I don't do it for the stars. I do it because I love the game.
But a minute ago you said you wanted all the stars.
Yeah, I still want the stars.
You're insane.
Being very inconsistent, Matt. Because if
I'm
you
not saying right. What I'm saying is I love the games enough to play them without the stars. Obviously,
so
but
why do you
I
want
would
the
like
stars
them
on
on
a
top.
Nintendo console?
because I want it on top to show
I don't
to
like
also
it.
show my.
I think we should all
achievement.
be friends and not compete with each other.
No, I will.
Stay tuned later to watch me play Mario Kart, where I
A game
eschew
that
that.
breaks friendships,
I
yeah.
eschew that attitude.
I still like the idea of being able
Yeah.
to compare and show
yeah,
off.
same. My final word on trophies and achievements, because this is a crazy topic, to be honest, it could go forever,
God,
is
yeah.
that I understand both the good and the evil that they bring to the gaming industry, but I personally am an advocate, and I love them being there. And I would happily sell my soul to the trophy achievement man to keep getting them, because I think they're awesome. And
Your
they're
soul's
so
already
they're
dead.
so addictive. Like finishing Plants vs Zombies and getting the little Fun Dead Legion in it.
Oh.
It's just like,
That was amazing.
you're set free from that game at last.
Yeah. I think I told you. We're
The spirit can finally move on to the
Basically,
afterlife.
yeah, move on to the next game. Yeah. I've already-
I think I told you, but Plants vs Zombies, the Twitter channel actually liked my post that I did. About
Yes, so
I
did
posted a picture.
And that's another little achievement for
That was
you, isn't it?
amazing. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that was awesome.
the marketing manager of the guy of the group that run the developer behind the game, like my
That's cool.
platinum thing. I
That's
can't remember what his name is now.
Yeah.
Freak. Anyway, Matt, your topic, please enlighten us.
Right, my topic is, what is your favourite gaming piece of music?
Fantastic question.
Thank you.
Probably give them the same answer for everyone.
Well then, go ahead and
Yeah,
start.
you got it.
Okay, well, there's obviously it's going to be Skyrim, but I might actually
What, the
like-
title theme music?
Yeah.
Morrowind's is better.
I sort of agree with that. There's this rendition of this girl who combines them on fire.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Which one are you talking about, sorry?
This one girl or woman called Taylor Davis has come. There's piano and a violin. I was going to say viola. She does the Morrowind and the Skyrim.
That's cool.
And it's really.
I presume
it?
for the sake of this discussion, though, we're talking about the pieces that actually appeared in the
Yeah,
game.
I like the
Yeah,
main
yeah,
theme
yeah, well,
for Skyrim, but one that's come up recently, and I think you'll agree, Last of Us, the main theme.
Yeah,
for
that's
that.
got incredible music.
Oh, I learned how to
Incredible
play that.
music.
That was,
Yeah.
I love that.
That was good.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah,
It's so,
So good.
atmospheric. And
it is
really-
incredible.
I'm going to throw in Mario Kart. I wouldn't say it's the best music I've
Which
ever had
one?
in a
Is it
game.
not the
Eight.
same? Okay, yeah.
I wouldn't say it's the best music I've ever heard in a game, but I love the fact that it was done with a live band.
Yep.
Full.
yeah.
I'm not going to lie, some of the tracks on Mario- yeah,
Oh, the bass!
some of the tracks that has
I
the
love it.
Yeah.
single best Bowser's Castle music.
Oh, it does.
Dun, dun, dun,
It
dun,
does.
Yeah, it's so good. And the Rainbow Road. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And the Rainbow Road has incredible music on that as well.
Oh, the N64 remake.
No, I think all three of them. The SNES one, the new one, and I think it's just amazing.
Okay. I like. Oh, while we're on Mario Kart 8, okay, yeah, it must have really good music and
Yeah, it
get me
does
this
have good
excited.
music.
But there's a bit where dolphin shoals, when you come out, it's pretty bad when you're underwater, but when it
Yeah.
comes out, it's the sax.
Oh yes, and you
That
do
is
the bit
cool.
and you go up. And
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I like that track. They used to hate it.
I don't
I
like
hate
it.
it.
Oh, okay, I like it.
Oh.
Whatever.
I like that little bit when it goes up because it
Oh,
looks
that's
good.
Yeah, that's amazing. I
The
like.
corner at the end.
Yeah, it's tricky though.
Yeah,
It's good.
got me stumped the
It's
first few
good.
times. I mean, now I'm an absolute boss and I can take it.
All right, we'll see. So, well, what else do you like then other than Mario Kart?
I'm going to be really... You're all going to roll your eyes again, but it's Frog's theme from Chrono Trigger. It's elicited the most emotional response out of me, but I don't think we can really talk about that one too much.
Well, I'll throw in a
But
couple.
look it up, honestly. Look it up. Treat yourselves. Frog's theme, Chrono Trigger. I think there's an orchestral one on YouTube.
I'm going to throw in a couple of my own then, while we are here. First of all, I'm just going to say quickly, and it's been a bit of a Fire Emblem day today, but I'm going to say the main theme from Fire Emblem.
Yes, awesome.
Yeah,
I love the theme in Fire Emblem when you're recruiting someone. It plays a little tune, which I really like.
So when it's just the main title theme of Fire Emblem Awakening sounds amazing. Like I get shivers when
Hey.
it goes into the.
Thanks a lot, Liara.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you
amazing.
very much.
That's cool.
Tell you what, I'm going to put that on the. I'm going to put it up in a second. What was I saying?
Something about Fire Emblem. You get
Yeah,
chills.
no one was listening.
It's
So,
very weird.
Something wholly unimportant
Yeah.
to fan feedback. I'm with you on Fire Emblem though.
Like that music when he goes da, da, and it just goes into it, and I get shivers. It's so good. I love
Get
it.
shivers now.
I like ID.
I am. I'm getting it now.
I like ID Purpose.
ID Purpose is awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, what?
The one in the Smash Brothers that goes da 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 da. Oh, it's so good. And then the Fire
I'll
Emblem.
play it for you later.
Yeah, and then the
thank you.
Fire Emblem theme as well. It's just
Yes, the
absolutely
theme is amazing.
fantastic.
The theme's just too good.
Has anyone said a non-Nintendo game yet?
No, because I was
no,
about to
I
go
did.
move on to a second one. Yes, he did. He's
Sorry,
got
Tom, I
Fire
just wasn't listening.
Oh, of course. Let's do it. Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Another one I just want to throw in Halo.
I was just about
Oh,
to say that.
yes.
Yeah. Incredible
I
music.
can't believe I didn't say that. I've just been playing through Master Chief
Yeah,
Collection.
so good music. So
And just
good.
not the
I've
theme.
got
The
about
main theme is
4
fantastic,
things
but
to
just
talk
it is what I would describe as just the perfect killing music. Like there's one bit where you're going around in a Banshee in Halo
Yeah.
2, and just the guitar is like Bowser's Castle style.
I still
Steroids.
think one of the best game trailers of all time, which is a topic
Gears of War.
for another. Yeah, that is the best game trailer of all time.
Yeah.
But there's another topic. That's another topic for another day. Is Halo 3 when it just goes
Oh,
dun, 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 and he
is
walks
that
out
the
the
one-
sand.
Oh no, I was thinking of the one where it's all the models.
Oh
the
no,
diorama?
that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of the first time you saw Halo
Good
3.
trailer.
Is that the one
And-
he puts the helmet on, throws the bubble shield?
No. Oh, well,
No.
that might be the first time. I can't remember. That is a Halo 3 trailer. The one I'm thinking of is the one where it starts with the sandy desert, and then Cortana's face comes up, and it shakes, and she says something or other.
Right, so
And
like
then Master
this is
Chief
how-
walks out of.
and then they all fly over, and then you see
Yeah,
the
Master
arc.
Chief walks
Yeah.
out of the smoke, and it goes doom, 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 and then and as the music crescendos, it goes down, 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 down. You see all the Covenant fly over him as he walks to the edge of that
no, that is-
mountain.
And then
Yes.
it ends with
And then the
this
arc
is how the
opens.
world ends.
I actually think Halo gets a lot of stick, I think, for being a Microsoft franchise, but I think the story is, if a little pompous at times.
Halo is an excellent franchise.
Yeah.
They're going to milk it,
Yep.
but it's the original trilogy at least is excellent.
No, Reach is the best Halo game.
Is it? I've never
Yeah.
played it.
Reach is fantastic.
I guess.
I have to say, actually, did you
Multiplayer.
play 4?
I have played it, but I've not completed it.
I think it's alright.
It's all right.
It's not bad.
I prefer Halo Reach. And
I
Halo
did like
3
Reach multiplayer.
I love number 3.
Yeah, it's
But-
really, it introduced the special abilities, like
Yeah.
the bit where you can go into the ground and then the
Yeah.
ghost,
Mhm.
if something
Yeah.
crashes into it, blows up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Was
But
that
I-
the Assassinations as well, that game?
No, that was Halo 3.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I've definitely assassinated people in
Okay.
Halo 3.
No, I mean like the ones where you actually go behind them.
Oh
and you do the
yes,
whole-
yes. That
Yeah,
was
okay.
Reach. Yeah.
Okay.
Before I move on with what the last thing I wanted to say, I'm just going to direct everyone's attention to what's up on the screen at the moment. Everyone can see this.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's Liara.
I just want to say thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you
for the shout out.
So much.
That is much appreciated.
Apologies for the infinite stream you just got there if you saw that.
Makes it worth me wearing my finest blazer.
Yeah.
That is his finest blazer as well.
It's also
so
my least finest blazer.
So what other tracks then, Matt?
I wanted to
Zelda.
Yeah,
thank
where
you.
is Zelda? I was just about to tell.
Zelda, like there's so many different.
Wind Waker. When you
Thank
go
you.
out into the on the King of Red Lines
On the
for the
Great
first
Sea.
time, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that great
Wind
thing.
Waker, Dragon Roost Island.
Yeah, Dragon Roost Island.
The entire Wind Waker, just
Yeah.
everything in Wind Waker has
There's
amazing
so many
music.
good tracks. When you fight the
Outset Island, I love. Just the
Outset
dum
Island.
dum dum
Yep.
dum.
and the title theme music, where it's like
Yes, yeah, that is good. That is good. Oh, and I like is it that little Deku thing? He's got the violin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the little
Yeah, that's
thing
the
he
next bit.
plays.
That game is a masterpiece.
It is a masterpiece, and I can't believe it isn't more
Yeah.
widely like. It's just
A personal favourite Wind Waker tune of mine is the boss fight against the Helmarok King. You know, the giant bird, and you smash his face in with a hammer.
oh
And
yeah,
the music's
that
like
was-
dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun, and it's
that
so
is good.
perfect because he's flying around the spotlights and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like that's just so epic. And it's
Yeah.
incredibly easy, but it's very epic.
yeah, it was very.
And he's just like dun, 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 and
But
it's so
I can't
good.
believe when you think back to the grief that game got when it was announced at E3.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Like, oh, it's a
Yeah.
kiddie game.
No.
Well,
No.
maybe, but
And just
it is still a
another-
masterpiece.
Another personal favourite Wind Waker one of mine is the Mulgera boss fight.
Is that the one where you grab its tongue with the hook shot?
Yeah. It's the
Yeah.
sand thing that comes
That
out of the
is
ground. And
weird.
the music's like dong,
Oh.
dong, dong,
Yeah.
dong, dong. Yeah, oh man.
I remember when I was playing that on the HD one on Wii U, and when I was doing that, grabbing its tongue, I was thinking to myself, "This is actually quite brutal."
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
Well, to be
this
fair,
thing.
with the Helmarok thing, you get the hammer and smashing its fucking face in.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that thing's a bastard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love that.
that's-
I
yeah.
love that fight. It took your sister.
Yeah,
It's
it's
such,
your sister.
it's such a emotional fight because I love how like Link doesn't talk. In fact, I'm just going to go on for a very quick tangent about this boss fight.
Yeah, go for it.
I love how Link doesn't talk. Like you get your sister out of
Apart
there.
from ah,
Well, yeah, you get your sister out of there, and then it's
No,
like it's
there's
so.
one thing he says.
Hey!
He says something like "Follow me."
Does he?
Yeah, he says in one of the not Temple of Time Dungeon or one of them. He has those rocks that follow him. Dum dum dum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually says "Follow
Oh,
me."
that's Twilight Princess. You mean with the
No,
Dominion? With the
no,
Dominion?
no,
rod?
no, that's Wind Waker.
There's also that bit.
Oh, okay,
there's also
I
that
see.
bit in Ocarina where he bends Zelda over, and he's. I'm kidding. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry.
You're a monster. Anyway, I'm going to get back.
bizarre.
He's like, Take it like a woman, bitch.
I'm gonna get back to talking about the Helmaric King boss because I think it's incredible. Just very quickly.
Tom will never appear again.
Yes, I will.
Matt's been saying that every single stream.
He's sick of it.
I can't believe it.
We're going
What?
down to 2 people next week because obviously
Yeah.
you're not here and we're firing Tom.
Yeah.
When do you come back for Easter?
Not till after May 7th.
Whoa.
Okay.
Anyway, back to the Helmaric King very quickly.
Oh, yes, you're
Just
yeah.
that cutscene, like even though Link
Oh,
doesn't speak, it's so well conveyed. Like you just get your sister out of there, and then I think it might be Tetra is kind of like, "Aren't you coming?" And like obviously Link's very cartoonish and like looks funny in that game, but he has like the super angry look on his face and
Yeah.
turns back to look up to the top of the tower, and it's like, shit. He's not finished here.
Yeah.
He's not finished here yet. And then
Link-
you have to run up the tower to get to the Helmaric
Link
King.
came here to
Oh,
drink juice
man.
and kick ass, and he's all out of juice.
Link's there to drink the brains out
Yeah.
of the Helmaric King. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, so good. But have you got any more tracks before because I've got a couple.
Yeah, I mean, like Gerda Valley in
Yeah.
Ocarina,
Yeah, that's fantastic.
majority of Ocarina.
Ganondorf's fight in that
Like-
game has amazing music, both Ganondorf and Ganon.
And I mean, the main theme as well. Just the main theme
Yeah.
of Zelda. It's just amazing. It gives me shivers.
Yeah,
Again.
it is very good.
Like the symphony, the symphony track so they're doing it live. I think that I can't remember where they're doing it at the moment. But I've got the symphony album, and it's amazing. Sounds amazing. It's brilliant.
Even
I've got
just
that album as well.
Yeah, I gave it to you.
Yes. The Wind Waker theme is my favourite.
Wind Waker theme's amazing. Yeah,
No.
I was listening.
I love how we
anyone-
just opened this can of worms with Wind Waker. It's just like
Yeah.
if
every
any-
track in this game is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even in
If
like
anyone was paying attention to my my Twitter,
And no
you'll
one
see
was.
that no one was. You were.
Was
You'll
I?
see that I was listening to it before I was picking Adam.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Finn. Yes, it is my favourite Link as well, and
Yeah.
he has got much more of a personality in that game.
I agree.
He does.
than others.
Yeah, he does.
My
A
favourite Link.
kind of shout out to Phantom Hourglass and less so Spirit Tracks as well. They've got that kind of vibe going.
Yeah.
But
wasn't Spirit Tracks just hated? People, yeah. People
He just
hate-
shot Link in the face.
He's dead.
you're not a fan of Spirit.
I mean, I've never played Spirit Tracks. I've played Phantom Hourglass. It was alright.
Even
It was
just
fun.
on
I'm not sure where this insane outburst came from.
even just on Ocarina of Time, just the things you play on the Ocarina, they're just so lovely. It's like, what's the Zelda?
It's tearing up.
You can't take the piss out of that. Fire Emblem gives me chills.
I kind of can. A minute ago he was like bend over Zelda, and now he's like the game is lovely.
But I like Saria's theme, where it's like do
Yeah.
do 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 do.
Most fucking annoying thing. No, it's alright. I
It
like
is a good thing.
It's quite annoying. Actually,
Zelda's
speaking of
love-
stuff that's
love
kind of annoying, but I just think it's worth a mention in gaming music, just for it's so recognisable and iconic, is just the do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yep.
What the Mario
Yeah,
thing?
just that every
Yeah.
game, him coming out of a pipe,
Yeah.
going wahoo! Sick to
If you showed that to a
I
lot
love
of
it still.
COD players, they'd be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Tom,
It's a
please.
generalisation. You play COD.
Yes,
I play COD.
yes, but
I play COD.
I've also played online on COD, and I know the type of people who play it.
That's not.
No, you don't. You don't ever talk to any of them. We're all just a party.
Yeah, but I know.
You do it. We just lost 6 viewers because of that.
Is that true?
What the Ben?
No, I'm
over?
joking.
So, my T-shirt, Liara, says "Get a life," and it's not aimed at you. It's I suppose it is really.
It's kind of aimed at
It's
us.
it's aimed at everyone. I suppose everyone who sees me. Get a life, Bennett. You know.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's a life. Oh, I see.
Yeah, well
Yeah,
done.
so every single
Nice.
one.
I actually have been trying to work out what all of these are from. Well, that's obviously Sonic, Mario. I believe that must be Mega Man,
Yeah,
Crash
Mega Man,
Bandicoot,
yeah.
and Zelda.
Yes.
And I don't know what the balloon's from. Or
Balloon
this
is Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Well,
Is it?
that
You don't have
that
lines
could
in
be.
Animal Crossing.
Oh, that's Donkey Kong. It's Donkey Kong Country.
Is it?
Yes.
Ah,
Oh my
okay
god.
then, okay.
Yes, it's
What's
Donkey Kong
the
Country.
Metroid.
Metroid, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
It's
it's
Metroid.
Yeah,
Metroid.
that is Metroid.
And then the one up, I presume it's on its own. I guess that's something else.
The one up. I know it. I'm looking
That's
at it.
Mario, isn't it?
It's
No, because that's
No,
Mario.
that's Mario.
That's what Mario.
But you get that
I
sign
think
when
that's.
No,
I think
that
That's
that's.
a separate thing, though.
Yeah, it is. It is a separate thing.
God, what is that Mario? The what?
If anyone can tell us what that is from,
the one.
the one up. Oh, there's my hand.
Move finger.
There you go. Yeah, that'd be amazing because we don't know. But anyway,
The hard lad, someone has put.
Yeah.
it is Donkey
Um,
Kong, isn't it? Yeah. So anyway, my tracks. A lot of the good stuff's been taken now. But
Yes.
I'm going to throw out there Mute City.
Mute City.
Every variation of Mute City is amazing.
That's so
You know.
I love the Mario Kart 8 version. Can we play that later? It's one of my
of
favourite
course.
tracks.
It's my favourite track in the DLC. Then I have to bring in the Mario tracks. Cooper's Road from Mario
He
64.
says it's Dig Dug.
Dig Dug. Oh, they says I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, what?
sorry.
Cooper's Road is honest to God, one of the best tracks in gaming, in my opinion. The music just before you face Bowser in Mario 64 is incredible.
Karen.
You didn't,
Yeah, you've typed it wrong.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
And it's just that whole dun 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 dun, which plays when you're on the kind of pathway to Bowser.
Oh, I know.
What is it?
No, Karen. Oh, I was saying I know.
Oh,
to you,
right,
the
yeah.
music.
It's just absolutely incredible, and they've remixed it in like every Mario game since because it's so good. But I think you'll probably appreciate this, and Matt probably would as well.
Yeah.
Since we were talking about Wind Waker, and we were like, every track in that game is amazing, I want to point out another game that's similar, Mario Galaxy.
Yep.
Every track in that
Yeah.
Gusty Garden
Gusty.
Galaxy.
I'm glad you said that. because I was going to mention that in a second.
Yeah, that's Gusty Garden,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's brilliant.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
played Galaxy.
Oh,
I'm not even like.
they're all so good. Gusty Garden Galaxy has a remix of Cooper's Road. No,
Finn
not
reckons
Gal-
Pac-Man. Yeah, I think he's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I think he
Let me-
is
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And it would make sense because they're all icons.
Yeah.
Just typing it into Google.
Yeah, I think he's got
Could
it.
be.
It's that.
The one up.
Oh no, it's the one at bar. That's in London. I should go there.
We
What's
don't
that
know.
place?
Yeah, we should go. That'd be cool.
We don't know.
I never went in the end because I injured my foot.
Anyway.
Type in something like one-up symbols and just see if one of them comes up.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mario Galaxy has Melty Molten Galaxy. Like they're all incredible. The Boy Base Galaxy, whatever it's called. Just
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Eggplant. The first Galaxy is incredible, and the opening thing that's dun 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 dun
Yeah.
dun, and the whole this because the whole thing is orchestral.
I would actually like to give a shout out to Mario 3D World as well. That's got some fantastic.
I need to play more of that game.
It's got some fantastic songs in it.
And just before we kind of wrap this up, I'm just going to say the Super Smash Bros. Series because it's got remixes
Well,
of.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of cheating, but
Kind of where it came from.
it is an accumulation of
Of all the
awesome
Nintendo
music.
tunes.
Can we think of any music that's not other than Halo and Last of Us that's
Last of
not
Us.
Nintendo?
we had
that's
Elder
incredible?
Scrolls as
And
well.
Elder Scrolls, yeah. I mean, I always liked the Gears of War thing, but that's about the only track in that
But
game.
that's not a
Uncharted,
That was
the
from a
main
film
theme in
called
Uncharted.
Donnie.
I really like
that,
that.
It's all right.
that was from a film called.
No,
Donnie.
not Mad World.
Oh.
The actual Gears thing that's like dun 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 dun.
Oh,
dun,
yeah,
dun,
yeah,
dun.
yeah.
'Cause it's always
Yeah,
very
that's-
like
Yeah.
very atmospheric. I thought, but that is about the only track in the game.
I'll say Arkham City's main theme is incredible. It is like the mix between Hans Zimmer's Nolan
remember it,
and
to be
Danny
honest.
Elfman's Tim Burton. It's brilliant.
I don't really remember it. Other than that, I can't really think.
There's nothing. There's nothing amazing that springs to mind.
Yeah,
But I think that just shows how good
Everything else is
Nintendo
I'm
Magic
kind of
is.
surprised no one said Pokemon.
I love it.
There are
No,
lots
don't
of
give
good
it. Yeah,
tracks.
don't. I love it, but it's not quite the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of.
It kind of suffered. I mean, it's a handheld game, so it had to be MIDI file.
yeah.
Which
For years, I was told to have play my game on silent.
yeah, same. My
I was
parents
never
when I was
allowed
a
to
kid
say- yeah.
playing Pokemon.
So
they
for
wouldn't-
years, I never listened to music.
there is the kind
What
of
do you mean?
da-
You never listen to music?
on the game.
Oh, I see.
I
Yeah,
never.
yeah.
There is the
heard-
Pokemon.
I mean, I
Center.
did.
Yeah, so much of it's iconic.
Yeah.
The original Pokemon trainer battle is obviously iconic, which is just. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Last time I did an
And the
impression
gym
of
theme.
music, I
Oh yeah,
laughed.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time you what?
Last time I did an impression of a game theme, I got laughed at apparently, according to.
Oh, it was amazing. Yeah.
was it?
I can't remember now.
It was you, Halo, the chanting, and apparently I sort of went.
Yeah, that's right. When we were at Euro, this is a nice little story for you because I think we're about to wrap up now, really, because we've done the topics. But this is a nice little story for you. Like when we went to Eurogame, and me and Tom, we went to Eurogame last year.
Right.
This was Microsoft brought us into a little booth
Right.
to basically say what we liked about Halo. Because we've just
Yeah.
finished playing the Master Chief Collection at the time.
Okay.
And we were doing it to get a free shirt, basically.
Oh
We were
my
going to get a free Halo shirt, and this guy was asking us questions from behind this wall thing. And one of them was, he was like, "So can you guys do a Halo tune?"
Well, he
And
said,
I-
"What is your favourite?" And then he said, "Can you do?"
That's
an
right, and
impression of it?"
I thought I was being rather clever by picking just a little chime bit because it wouldn't have to involve anything crazy. So I just sat there and went doon da doon, did all that thing,
Yeah.
and then Tom decided to follow on,
No, I didn't.
and he was like,
Not quite.
It was so funny.
That
It was
sounds
so,
like a-
But you said you
Yeah,
could see him really booth just
and
going.
then- yeah, the guy behind the thing was like,
Oh no! Last time I did anything for Microsoft. I'm
You
going to
got
have
a
a
shirt
nice
out.
time.
Did you get a shirt? What was the shirt?
It's
It's-
got the Combat Evolved Halo 2,
Yeah,
Halo
it's
3,
cool
Halo
shirt.
4.
it's got the different styles of Master Chief's helmet.
That's
But it's
very
also
cool.
got Xbox One on the shoulder.
Oh, you don't want that.
I just don't wear it because it's a horrible colour, but
I would
What
wear
colour
it.
is
It's like
just
brown.
big as
Oh,
well.
right.
it's alright.
They gave us like extra.
Maybe I will wear it. But other than that, I don't think we've got an awful lot else to say. We've done our topics now.
Shall we do like
So-
question stuff?
Yeah, if anyone's got some questions.
Yeah, if anyone has any questions, let us know. But
Can
Yeah.
they not be about my appearance?
They can be about the.
We'll
blazer.
happily talk about
Where
his
did you get
appearance.
it? Okay, where did you get the blazer?
The
Yeah, where did
blazer.
you get them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually wore this blazer in sixth form. It's the same
Is
blazer.
that the same?
It's the same blazer.
Okay, so guys, it's
That's
5 years old.
Yeah, 5 years old. This blazer.
That's rough.
Yeah.
And it still fits you.
Yeah.
With your big.
you do look a little bit like a hobo.
Thank you. That's the look I was going
it's
for.
kind of, yeah. Are you guys from the Beatles? No.
No, we weren't born when they were around.
P-Blood, we will be doing some game streaming in a bit. If you stick around after this podcast, we'll be doing some Mario Kart 8,
We will be doing
and
some
it'll be
Mario Kart.
getting ruthless.
It'll be very ruthless. We'll.
I really like Mario Kart 8.
I would
'cause the online
actually,
just works
I
so
would
well.
actually, it does, yeah. I would actually like to raise the stakes ahead of Mario Kart 8.
Uh-oh.
I genuinely think that
Money
I am
down.
God's gift to Mario Kart, and I think that I will easily
He does.
romp away with victory.
You'll beat me, but I'm not good at it.
Well, you know what's going to happen then? You're going to have to waste some of the viewers.
No,
So much of Mario
some-
Kart is luck-based.
bollocks. Especially
Yes, it
in
is.
Mario Kart 8. No.
If you pick an item,
Yeah.
you get whatever the hell you
Well,
want.
but listen, you've made your claim.
Bullshit does happen. If you
Bullshit does happen.
If
There you
you
go.
if you start off and then you kind of get sucked into the pack and then you
Then
get
you're fucked.
yeah.
If you get in
yeah,
that 6th, 7th place,
Yeah.
you haven't got a hope
yeah,
in
it's
hell.
just
I've
damage
got a
limitation.
question. What's your opinion on Sega? I virtually know nothing about Sega.
Sega
other than
are
Sonic.
in trouble.
They published Football Manager, a game into which I've sunk more hours than I've lived. Really,
Their biggest
Yeah,
franchise,
you didn't
Sonic.
bring that up on the...
Sonic,
Did you?
yes, it did.
Oh.
Sonic the Hedgehog is just going to shit, and it's actually quite depressing
what was
to
the
see.
last Sonic game?
Sonic Boom, which was like the worst review
Sonic
Sonic
went
game ever.
Yeah,
Knuckles is like
Sonic
10 foot
Colors
tall.
Yeah.
was okay.
Yeah, that's the problem. Sonic games had been getting
Sonic
ever so
Generations
better.
was pretty good.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
quite old now, though.
Generation's not
I
that
know,
old,
but it's
really.
not that old. When you think about it,
It's all in that recent spate of Sonic games that have been getting relatively alright.
Hmm.
And then Boom comes out and it's fucking terrible because they try and take it in a completely different way.
What?
Hold on, Adam.
I've seen you
we
on.
should give away Powder's
I've
shirt.
seen you on Charm.
I have a number of gaming shirts actually. I'll probably wear another one on the next
in
one.
the booth.
This isn't my favourite
I'm,
gaming
not,
shirt.
I'm sorry,
but I
I'm
feel
not.
like a Bowser shirt.
I'm not kidding, Halvstrigen. I don't know what you're talking about.
We'll
I'd
ignore
love
that
to know
then.
more though.
In regards to giving away shirts,
Yeah, we are going to do a giveaway.
we're not. Yeah, we're going to do a giveaway. We will be doing when we finally get them. We will be doing a sticker giveaway.
Do you want Matt's shirt?
And tell us if you do want a shirt like this. We're not going to give you this shirt, but we might eventually.
Our special guest is Adam Bennett, although
I
you are
told
slightly
you.
late to the
Yeah,
stream.
I told you people were going to revolt about the special guest billing.
You're
Put it this way, there's generally 3 of us, now there's
I'm-
not. This is the
yeah.
special guest.
Yeah, I'm special.
I know it's not much.
I'm the best they've got.
What's sad?
I would crack a joke, but it's true, yeah. Yeah, we are going to do a giveaway because we're like, you guys have been incredibly supportive.
Yeah.
We do gaming on this channel. We're going to do some Mario Kart 8 very soon, actually.
What, do they need to click anywhere or just
To do what?
to watch us play Mario Kart 8?
They'll just
They need to
come back
stay
and-
here.
Stay with us. Yeah, just stay with us.
Stay here. We'll move stuff around. We'll
Tell
restart
them
the
to
stream.
for that, 'cause I
And
don't want to see.
no, we're
Sorry,
going to show them
aren't you
everything.
Mr. Adam, the rapper? Haven't you made a song with Loki?
Yes. Oh, no one.
If you
No.
can advertise for us, Liara, that'd be amazing, to be honest. 'Cause Well, Adam he's part of 8-Brit Gaming, but unfortunately, because he's decided to stay in education for a bit.
I write. Actually, it's because I dropped out of education.
That's
and
true.
then went back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I write for the site. I've got a blog up there now about
Yeah.
Pokemon, which you can all read and comment on. Nice things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will be here as much as I can be.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, well, we'll have him on pretty much every time he's around and able, so you'll see him again.
I actually live in London, fact fans. So
What's your
is that
exact
British
address?
enough?
Yeah.
Is that British enough for you?
Yeah, cool.
Probably not.
Yeah, so if you don't move, because I think we're pretty much done here.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching the stream, guys. It's been awesome again. Another successful podcast.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to read out those who followed us, and we're going to tell them thank you.
Okay.
It's
So-
not going to take very long. But,
How many did we get?
Let me go down to the bottom. So,
Are you going to do all of the follows?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm just going to read them all out, and we'll go. So, Harry, I'll tell you what. You read them out because you're better at this than me. From that one and go up.
Well, these are the ones we got today.
Yes.
Okay, these are the followers we got today. So thank you, everyone, and thanks, of course, if you followed us before as well. I don't think we're leaving you out. But thanks, Harry Hawini, L7 6 Shots, A7X Lunatic Fringe. I've got a bit of a crazy fringe going myself at the moment, actually. Liara, the Almighty Pug Lord, Morg Yaya, and Matt FIFA UT. Yeah, true. You're not going to have any hair much longer. And
No.
Matt,
He had a few issues with his hair before you turned up.
Did you?
It is a problem. Yeah.
He was staring at the screen and thinking,
first the
It's not like
blazer.
you left that up and it's like...
So yeah, thanks everyone for following.
Start
That's quite a lot
there
of
or
followers actually. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. We're probably over 50 now.
So
Oh,
I'm
we're
very
over 50.
glad to
Awesome.
hear that BBC Radio 1 keeps playing my songs.
So yeah, thanks everyone. We'll probably do that every week. If we get followers, we will thank you personally.
yeah.
But that's awesome.
Until we get to the point where we literally physically can't do it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So yeah, we are Team Fringe. I presume that's what you meant to say.
We could be Team Fringe.
We could be Team Frange. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the second episode of the 8-Brit Game Chat. Stick around, because we will be playing Mario Kart 8, and it's going to get bloody and nasty.
And my ego is on the line.
Yeah, actually, you said you went up the stakes and you never said why, like what you're going to do.
No, because I'm putting my reputation on the
Oh,
line.
okay, the reputation. So I'm not losing anything if I lose. That's all right then. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the follows and everything like that. Your support is always appreciated. We'll be back for another podcast on Friday. It's just going to be us three again, probably, unfortunately.
Maybe
Sorry,
2.
yeah, I'm
no,
off.
I'm joking.
Yeah. But, yeah, thanks for coming along, Bennett.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, cool. But, yeah, stick around for some Mario Kart. Bennett's going to be playing. We'll probably do some viewer Mario Kart as well, basically where we can fit in. But, yeah, see you guys later.
Bye.
Now, the secret thing is that we're not actually going anywhere.
Yeah, I know.
What's
Yeah.
your opinion on the Royal
But I think we
stream.
should.
Do people-
I kind of want to take a break and get a drink first.
Okay, so guys, the stream is going to stay on. I'm not closing that. So the stream is going to stay on. What's going to happen? I'm going to close it. I'm going to open it again, and we're just going to change a few things around. Okay, so don't go anywhere too far. We're going to come straight online, and it will be fine. And we'll just talk for a bit. Hi.
Still
Seems
What's
live.
going on?
Well, are we live now?
Yeah, we're still live. Basically,
Can
we're
I
still.
get some water, please?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
did you
course.
hear all these guys' demands, what they need in their riders?
I know.
For this,
Right.
for this
Cheers,
show.
Tom.
All the things I do for you guys. Yeah.
Oh, cheers, Tom, if you're going.
Do you want the lemonade? That's what you had before.
No,
No, don't
just-
worry. Actually, I don't want to think about it.
Some water, cheers.
No.
What's your name already? Really sorry. I'm so. And what's your
Whose
name
name?
already? Whose name?
Really
they're
sorry,
referring
I'm
to
so
Adam.
embarrassed.
Yeah, I thought they were as well.
What, me, my name?
Yeah.
I'm Adam. Oh, so I shouldn't sit under the Thomas sign.
Oh no, I'm moving that on in a second.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Everything's changing. Just you wait.
Everything's
Okay.
changing. So we are playing some. Are we doing some? We're just Mario Kart. Right?
Yeah, just do some Mario Kart for now.
Kart. Right, so guys, we're just changing a few things around. So bear with us. Jimmy Boy Network. Hello. How are you doing today? How is everyone doing? How are you guys feeling out there? I want to know how you're doing. We've talked a lot. He finished water in the.
Yes, I did.
Thomas.
Well,
That's
frankly,
Thomas's job.
Thomas has proven tonight that he can't be trusted in front of the camera. So
Yeah, he proves it every night.
Not that we do this every night, but he proves that every night we stream. So, as you know, we finish and everyone gets on their phones. It happens.
Well, I didn't think the stream would still be running at this point, but
No, I know. This is all informal.
What's my opinion
This is all
on the
informal
royal
stuff.
family? I think the royal family are nice. I think it's a bit weird that we have one.
how did you know to ask him a relatively like public affair-y kind of question? Is it just because he's wearing a blazer?
Yeah, people can trust me. Yeah, but that's about all I think about the royal family.
You chaps made my day. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I don't know if that's a joke.
Even if it is, I'm still
He said
there.
honestly. I believe
Finn
it.
says you're the water boy. I happen to agree. Thank you very much.
Yes,
I got
thank you,
water
Tom.
once.
Tom, where's my water? Oh, thank you.
Ice cold.
Goddamn
Is it?
thing.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, nice.
He's done well.
Do you want to shut the door?
Oh, I've got
Sorry.
a notification.
Come on, boy, shut the door.
No one's followed me. No one
no
has
one's
followed me.
Okay, bear with us.
Someone followed me actually. Finn followed me.
Right, bear with me. Guys, you're going to have to. This stream is about to go off, and I'm about to restart the stream.
Yes, now is a
So-
good time to pee.
Yeah,
Now,
if you need a toilet break before the Mario Kart insanity
Yeah.
ensues.
So now is a good time to pee. You're right. All you need to do is in about 5 seconds just refresh the stream. Okay, so we'll be quick. We'll be